13 places in the U.S. that every American should visit once in his life. There are so many incredible cities, awesome national parks, and islands in the U.S. You'll realize how big it is once you begin planning your trip. The U.S. offers a wide variety of destinations that make it hard to decide which places are the best in America. Coastlines to big cities. There's one thing that is incredibly certain about the U.S. There is no shortage of awe-inspiring, utterly diverse, and incredibly beautiful places to visit in the USA. So here are 13 places in the U.S. that every American should visit once in their life. Number 13, Mount Rushmore, Keystone, South Dakota. The Mount Rushmore National Memorial was carved in 14 years between 1927 and 1941, making it a national treasure. There's a number of historical faces carved in granite, including those of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt, which are about 60 feet high and cost about $1 million to carve. About 3 million people visit Mount Rushmore each year from Keystone, South Dakota, about 30 minutes away, Badlands National Park. About 1.5 hours away is also a popular camping and hiking destination. The Mount Rushmore National Memorial is free to visit. It only costs $10 to park. You can reach the attraction by car or bus every day except Christmas. Number 12, Crater Lake in Oregon. When you see Crater Lake in Oregon, for the first time you're struck by its beauty and awe. Thousands of years ago, a volcano collapsed, creating a caldera filled with intensely blue water. Known as the deepest lake in the U.S., the lake is sacred to the Klamath tribe, whose deep blue color suggests its impressive 1,949-foot depth. The area offers skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, sledding, and other cold weather activities during the winter. A summer vacation filled with hiking, biking, swimming, boat tours, and other warm activities is ideal for those who prefer a warmer climate. Number 11, Monument Valley, Utah. Monument Valley is one of the best places you could ever visit. You can explore the stunning national landmark and discover one of the most unique national landmarks in the country. There are many historical landmarks in Monument Valley that are so important to Native Americans in this area that you can actually explore them when you get here by driving around. Furthermore, Monument Valley has a real great beach camp right in the park. There's nothing that can compare to the beauty of the place at night, especially with all the stars. Number 10, Antelope Canyon, Arizona. Just a few miles from Monument Valley is Antelope Canyon, another must-see place in the USA. This is an incredible experience that you can do in one day, part of a larger road trip that includes Antelope Canyon and Monument Valley. Throughout the canyons, you can walk through them and even explore an area that was historically significant to Native Americans. You can hire a local guide who will teach you about the region's history and cultural heritage. Number 9, Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. Over 10 million people visit the Great Smoky Mountains National Park every year, making it the most popular national park in the country. The park is situated in Tennessee and North Carolina and offers a variety of wildlife, plants, and natural attractions. Mountain biking, zip lining, and whitewater rafting are all great options for the adventurous. If you like a more relaxing trip, you can hike, visit beautiful waterfalls, or simply take a scenic drive. Number 8, Carlsbad Caverns, New Mexico. Carlsbad Caverns are located beneath the New Mexico's Chihuahua Desert cave system that contains a variety of chandeliers and temples constructed from sparkling minerals, deposits in the shape of chandeliers. During May to October, visitors can take a self-guided tour of the cave, while rangers will lead you on a ranger-led tour. If you choose to visit during these months, prepare to see bats flying across the cave at sunset. Number 7, Lake Tahoe, California. Despite your best efforts, you'll be unable to describe Lake Tahoe's sheer beauty in words. Lake Tahoe, located between California and Nevada, have long been a favorite vacation destination, welcoming more than 15 million visitors every year. Aside from its granite cliffs and towering mountaintops, Lake Tahoe's crystal clear waters attract travelers. The stunning blue lake alone is worth a trip, but the surrounding area, also referred to as Lake Tahoe, is full of hiking trails, picture-perfect vistas, and world-class skiing. In addition, Lake Tahoe has taken on many of its neighbors' traits. The north shore of the lake features San Francisco-style high-end shopping and dining, while on the south shore you'll find Reno-style casinos. Lake Tahoe also offers a variety of activities, including mountain gondola rides, hot air balloon adventures, and scenic cruises. Number 6, Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming. Yellowstone National Park has dramatic peaks and pristine lakes. A plethora of colors swirl around hot springs. Lush forests surround expansive meadows, and steaming geysers erupt. In 1807, when John Coltier, a scout from Lewis and Clark, first described Yellowstone's geothermal curiosities, everyone suspected Coltier was embellishing. There's no doubt that the park is indeed extraordinary. You'll find mountains, canyons, geysers, and waterfalls, along with the occasional grizzly and buffalo. Even though Yellowstone attracts more than 4 million visitors every year, there's not much you'll see unless you're staying at Old Faithful. With more than 2.2 million acres, Yellowstone offers plenty to explore from the northwest corner of Wyoming to the edge of Idaho and Montana. Yellowstone Lake and Mammoth Hot Springs are great places to visit. Take some time to explore less-known areas like the West Thumb Geyser Basin and Lewis River Channel, where untamed wildlife abound. The sheer number of trails and wildlife watching opportunities may be daunting at first. Remember, you can always come back. Number 5, the French Quarter, Louisiana. New Orleans French Quarter, also known as the Viex Carré, dates back to the early 1700s. This area, French, Spanish, and Southern cultures all blend together. In addition to well-preserved buildings, jazz clubs, historic restaurants like Arnaud's, and famous attractions such as Jackson Square, Café du Monde, and the haunted La Loué Mansion, tourists flock in droves to see its architecture, food, and traditions. Visitors can walk, ride bikes, or ride mule-drawn carriages in the streets during the day. Musicians play on street corners at night. Revelers throng the quarter, including Bourbon Street, for late-night entertainment. Alcohol can be consumed on the streets under an open container law, which allows people to drink alcohol 24 hours a day. Number 4, Yosemite, California. It's one of the best national parks in the West Coast area. Yosemite is one of the most popular tourist destinations within the state of California. In addition to that, this place may also be considered one of the best places to visit in the USA to hike if you are a fan of the great outdoors. As soon as you arrive here, do not hesitate to go on some hikes. See the impressive waterfalls and make sure to book a permit so you can hike Half Dome as well. Booking permits in advance is the best way to ensure you get one. Number 3, Glacier National Park, Montana. As a result of its incredible natural beauty, Glacier National Park is often referred to as the crown of the continent due to its remnants of glaciers from the Ice Age. There are a number of hiking trails in the park that cater to all ski levels, ranging from the Easy Trail to the Cedars to the challenging Reynolds Glacier. A variety of wildlife lives within the park's 1 million acres, which boasts more than 700 lakes, numerous waterfalls, and 2 mountain ranges. Besides its stunning geological features, it's also home to a lot of history located in the park. The Going to the Sun Road is a 50-mile scenic drive with spectacular views and access to popular hiking trails, which is a national historical landmark. Furthermore, many of the park's lodges, chalets, and hotels were built during the early 20th century by the Great Northern Railway and are listed on the National Register. Number 2, Maui, Hawaii. The Pacific island of Maui is one of the best places to visit in the USA. It's also the most popular tourist destination in Hawaii. In addition to the island's natural beauty, Maui is so many do and some good spots for foodies. Best of all, you can rent a car and drive the whole island over a week. It's one of the most picturesque sunsets you'll ever see at Haleakala Observatory. You won't want to miss it. Number 1, Grand Canyon, Arizona. The massive charm in the northern Arizona is truly a natural wonder. Its length is approximately 277 river miles, width is up to 18 miles, and depth is 1 mile. This magnificent red and orange canyon has been expanding with the help of the Colorado River for 6 million years. People have flocked to its red and orange splendor for centuries. Approximately 6 million visitors a year are left awestruck by the Grand Canyon, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Grand Canyon, however, is very crowded if you want a secluded escape to Mother Nature. For sightseers and hikers, the South Rim, which contains Grand Canyon Village and Bright Angel Trail, particularly popular. For a break from the crowds, head to the North Rim. It's home to backwoods camping and hardcore hiking. In addition, taking a helicopter tour will give you a unique view of the canyon. Which of these places in the U.S. would you like to get off your bucket list? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.